Welcome to Turn Right Machine Works. My name is Keith. I'm kind of put this video together because I've had a couple instances already that the pop-away handheld torch mount that I had made for my plasma cutter is making me a pretty happy camper. I'm creating a lot of scrap, but I got scrap here and I got education over here, and you know, I'm still smiling. So I just popped up the history there. Since the software is installed, I'm about 103 days, and I've got 51 minutes of cut time on the machine now. And I just wanted to give you an overview. I've had, for instance, aluminum getting up in the nozzle and making a poor quality cut, and I've had to break it loose and clean it up, even change consumables in the middle of the project, and you get a bird's eye view of that. Also, I've had, for instance, of it just moving along, and I haven't really deciphered why it popped loose, other than maybe a buckle of a close area near the cut, and it might have caught the tip. And then I also had a situation where I did a stupid move, and I was trying to hold down a piece of material so the torch wouldn't get caught, and of course I was holding down the piece being cut instead of the piece that it was going to bypass, and of course I popped off the torch. It's still, I looked at it as a good education because it slightly moved the plate, and I had to reset that, explode all my cut paths, come in and single out that one cut path, and continue on, and I was able to salvage the rest of the project. And now I didn't get in there, and I can weld up and heliarc and dress, and I take care of these break points. But instead I hung it on the wall, and it's like that little memo pad there. Don't forget, and you know, you will run into stupid maneuvers. And the things you get to learn are just phenomenal. When I'm cutting at 140 inches a minute on this aluminum, and you gotta think 140 inches a minute when it's cutting. It's a fun learning experience. Let's get with it, and here's some of what was going on. Much better. Grand finale. I'm gonna let it go. I'll wheedle them out somehow. figured out that's why I don't want to give out my hand.
Well, you can run routers with it too. And it's 3D too. You can get that action all in it. But to me, you either do wood or you do metal. You can't have the same environment mixing. Good. I was thinking of cutting pieces of lead, flat lead, and I can just place them wherever I want. It has to be a lead muffin. Run out? What's that? The muffin. Oh. Yeah, but stick up high. You got to make sure that you're clearing things, you know.
Now, this mishap right here, we're studying our video, and we don't know exactly why the torch popped off at that point there. Okay, I actually was publishing this video, and then it dawned on me why this crash happened. Cut started up here, coming down this side right here. Now when it turned the corner and went back this direction here, that amount of material in there was causing an arc voltage or shift in the arc voltage sensing, and the cut dove itself in until it made contact, grabbed the torch, and tumbled it. So that was just a case of having two cut lines too close together and not having that sensed in the programming. This right here is our own stupid mistake. And in past, when this cutter comes around the outside and makes this sweep right here and here, the buckling of the material, and I reached in and I knew that I was going to have to hold the piece down, but I held down the actual material was cutting, and the torch caught the tip of the micrometer here. I should have been holding that down there, and it was a stupid move on my part. But the lesson I learned in resetting the whole jig and completely recutting out this whole outside line right here and actually salvaging it. I mean, I could weld that. You know, if I was really concerned, or if it was a finished product, I could weld that up. But I'm leaving it right here. This is a lesson, all right? To me, it's not scrapped, because the value of the lesson was surpasses that. That's for sure.